All right, so we're gonna start out front. I've got the house perched up on this hill. Got a large driveway, 2 full-size pickups, 2 trailers, and still plenty of room. Got a pretty substantial retaining wall there. Looks like it's been done properly. And then the grounds here on 0.97 acres. Get you a plat map if you want to see exactly where the boundary lines are. You can hear a little bit of road noise when you're out front, not so much when you're inside. There's Hill Road down here, about 100 and maybe 150 yards from the road to the house. And then you can see got the property lot line that jogs towards the southern side of the property. You still got plenty of parking here. It's got a grade to it, but you can tell it's not too bad based on how these trailers are parked. Quite a few mature trees and a little shed back in there as well. We'll explore a little bit more of that as we walk through the house, or after we walk through the house. Nice little patio deck. And then you've got the hillside behind you. One neighbor up there to the northeast. And then here's the detached 3-car. This is gonna be kind of like a studio apartment mixed in with the lower level as well. Kind of interesting. Come down these little steps and you'll see they're attached right here. Got your garden hose hookup. Got some flat work here. And here's the front entry to the main living space. And then the front deck area. Looking over the property as a whole. Beautiful views. And then you got the backside of the house here as well. Quite a few doors and entryways. Got some fencing for dogs or pets. And siding looks pretty typical of this age. Nothing too crazy. I mean, you've got some moisture and water intrusion coming in. Things like this. It's probably been doing that for a long time. So things that you'd want to definitely keep an eye out for, like up here in the eaves. You got exposed wood there. Quite a few little areas for rodents or pests to enter the eaves. But the deck feels pretty stable. And the soffit looks pretty level. And of course, we would do due diligence on an inspection. And then as we come inside, greeted by some real wood flooring. Beautiful little crown molding sections. You can see the detail work in there. There's another agent coming up as we're showing right now. Coffered ceiling. Well, I guess not coffered. You've got a crown molding finished ceiling. Little pockets here that are kind of unique. You got nice cabinetry, cabinet doors. I mean, they might have a little age on them, but beautiful natural wood. And you've got your KitchenAid, gas range, and stove. And a nice little sink with a window looking over the front of the property. That hardwood floor continues through. Natural light pouring in, as you can see. And this looks like just a little bit of shelf space, maybe a spice rack, and a little pantry area. It's a little unique. Wraps into this huge open space. terms of the vaulted height, great living room area with the light just pouring in. It's really pretty. It's got almost like that historic charm to it. Little catwalk up above. And we'll head on. It looks like a hidden compartment, but it's not. And as you wrap around on the ground level, got another door here for additional storage space. An office room or extra bedroom space here with a closet. I'll show you the closet size. Actually, pretty good size here. Good depth, about 2.5 feet deep. And we've got some of these old, almost the 70s style storage, but with some updated cabinet faces. And then as you come around here, we've got a full bath, tile floor, granite, and tiled shower. Bath here. And as you go around, got the potty and a view out the window. And then as you kind of go through this section of the house, we go into a separate compartment here, closed off by the door. So you've got another entrance here that you can use as a rent space. And you've got a mud bench, washer and dryer, cabinet room, dog wash, and another door here. Looks like maybe they ran maybe a pet care facility out of here or something. Another room here with a mini split and the windows. These are gonna be the same size closet, just double wide, which is nice. And then you've got this storage room. It could be either an overflow or it could be another little workspace if you wanted to. It's got enough room. They're using it for an extra freezer and a safe and storage. There's one of the water heaters, mini water heater, and then you got a 100 amp service here. So it's teed off from the main, which is probably a 200 amp service. I'd be surprised if it's 400. This goes out to a little deck. And then as we go upstairs, which is closed off by another door, we've got the little studio up here. Very cool. With its own little patio nook and separate entrance. And then check this out. Got a tall ceiling, another mini split, some synthetic flooring, tiled bath, and a shower. A little awkward, but not a big deal if you're normal height. Skylight. You got your bed, kitchen top, a cute little kitchen, stove and fridge. Cool little area here. There's outside. Little skylights. Little settling cracks here and there. Pretty normal. I don't see any signs of water intrusion on the skylights. Those are definitely synonymous with water intrusion, so be mindful of that over time. Here's a little deck area that wraps around, comes on down to the garage space, and then you can see the fence line here as we jog out. And as we head back down, try to give you an understanding of the layout and the flow. And you've got this like in-between space in here. And then we go back down to the main living area. And as we come out here, it's gorgeous again. We can pop up, and I'll show you closet space, little coat closet. We can pop up to the main bedroom, which has a good size master bath, thank goodness. You've got a double desk set up here, so looking over the main living space. And little details, wood finish. The wood continues through here. So you got kind of a small, maybe not, I mean it's small, it's a typical room size, probably about 12 by maybe 13 or so. But you've got skylight, you've got a good size walk-in closet looking over the valley here, which is very pretty. And then you've got your master bathroom, dual vanity, tall ceilings, and tiled shower. And looks like it's well kept. No unusual odors in the house that I notice. Nothing like that. It's a really cool bathroom. Got a big mirror in here and a pocket door. And that is basically the main living quarters. And we'll head out. We can head out this way too. So there's a lot of ways to access the property. Here's another one to the fence section here. And you've got some views of the valley. Sunset should be right over off this way. Be stunning. And that's pretty much it for the property interior. All right, and then coming from the driveway, if we come on over towards the garage, here's that access to the ADU or the studio apartment with some pavers on the ground covered by snow. The back of the house looks in a lot better condition for siding than some in the front. And the garage actually does too. So we're on slab, good sized garage, pretty standard for a 3-car, maybe a little bit of depth over a standard one. Then you've got that wall right there, so that's great, built into the back. So you've got cement for most of it as you jog along. And on this side over here, which is great for insulation and obviously longevity structurally. Looks like it's taped and primered. Newer doors, newer components, pretty cool setup. So nice little space. And then we'll walk a little bit more on the property for you guys so you get a real good idea of the land down below. All right, so as we walk down from the main driveway area, again, you'll hear a little bit of that road noise for sure outside. It's a little bit of a drone, nothing too abrupt because there's no stop sign or anything right here, so that's nice. We'll kind of walk the grounds a little bit. Got stub outs for irrigation throughout the property, one here, one there, and kind of down the hillside as a whole. There's the house itself. It's got a beautiful curb appeal, very charming. And then you've got your little garden down here. Got a stack of some old lumber, some decoys, little shed. And then one of the main things you guys will want to note is that the 0.49 acres adjacent here, they're going to require for you guys to eventually probably put in septic and water lines separate so that the parcels can be properly divided. So that'd be something you'd want to be aware of. That's about 20 grand. That's what the bid was. There's more water spouts and drops here, so looks like we've got that property lot line. Here's the property corner right here. So this is where it's teed off. So this lot down here would be the other lot, okay? And as we go from this property, it's going to be it is subdivided from here. Let's see if we can find the other stake for your reference. It's going to be nice to know for sure, and we can see it on the plat drawing too. We had a little bit of snow this week, so. All right, so didn't want to have you watch me jog the lines, but here's the property corner, and I'm going to send you a picture, but it basically jogs down to the road down here. So that section down there is going to be the lot split, or the subdivided lot that's separate for 350K. And then just something to note too, that the studio apartment on the property is not a registered ADU. It is attached to the existing primary house, so it's not a detached structure or building. So you could still build another ADU out here if you wanted to, and have multi-purpose to the nines for 2 rental units if you put the work into the shop or the garage space if you wanted to.